More than 10,000 Kiwi women are diagnosed with cancer every year. Here with more on a new campaign is Yvonne Brownlie and Silver Fern Katrina Grant. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
So Yvonne, the Beautiful Lengths campaign, what is it all about?
Well, it was an initiative started in North America in 2006, and it was an initiative by Procter & Gamble with their brand Pantene to actually help women once they've undergone treatment for cancer, when they lose their hair after they've had their chemo treatment, to actually enable them to have a wig. So it's an amazing thing. I couldn't think of anything more devastating than, you know, undergoing treatment and then losing your hair and being diagnosed at the same time.
Absolutely, and I think we've all had either friends or family members that have been affected by cancer, so this is a very important campaign.
Cancer knows no boundaries.
Absolutely, and recent research, the 2011 World Cancer Research Fund found that New Zealand has the 4th highest cancer rate, so this is an alarming statistic for us.
It is indeed.
And this campaign is going to raise funds towards?
It is indeed. The funds are donated to Look Good, Feel Better by the campaign will help us to actually do more workshops in New Zealand and look after more women. And dare I also say, there's a lot of teens that we look after as well that come through our program, and we can then ensure that they do, have the wigs once they get the hair loss.
Right, so talk us through the process. How do we go about donating our hair in order to support this cause?
Right, well, the hair has to be 8 inches, 20 centimetres in length. It can be donated via our website or the website through Pantene here in New Zealand. It has to be cut off, as in a ponytail, and tied, popped in a snap lock bag and sent to either of the addresses, and I'm sure that's readily available on the websites. We then send it off to one of the major wig makers, and this happens in Australia. It's sorted.
How long is that process? So send it over to Australia. When do we
I would
receive the wigs
envisage
back?
that we would have that back in about 6 months.
Okay.
6 months' time.
Okay, so
Yes.
it is quite a process, isn't it?
It is quite a process, yes, and it has to go offshore because unfortunately we don't have the facility here. We'll then come back in here, and then we will help through Hair Creations to distribute the wigs to the women that we can.
Fantastic. Katrina, how did you get involved?
I've had family members and things with cancer, and my mum's best mate is still struggling with cancer and has lost her hair, so Pantene Beautiful Lengths campaign is great for me to get involved and give something back.
And you're going to be actively involved in just a few moments. We'll send you. You've got your scissors at the ready, haven't
Indeed.
you? All right. We've got some of the ladies sitting by actually, as we can see over there. So what are you going to be doing? Are you going to be doing a little bit of chopping?
A little bit of chopping, yes. The hair has been all prepared for me, and I'm just going over there and going to do a good job and send off some hair to make some great wigs.
Okay. Let's talk a little bit more about Look Good, Feel Better. Tell us a little bit more about this, Yvonne.
Look Good, Feel Better started over 25 years ago in America and is an international program. And in New Zealand, we're on our 26th year of operating Look Good, Feel Better. We run workshops for women that are undergoing the treatment for cancer. As you can imagine, the side effects after treatment are devastating. Loss of hair, eyebrows and eyelashes, and facial and pigment changes, once undergoing treatment.
Right.
So we are supported by what is called the CTFA, the Cosmetic Toiletries and Fragrance Association here in New Zealand alone donate $2.5 million worth of product for us to counteract those obvious changes. Nothing worse than not having an eyebrow, because really that's the frame to your face.
Right.
And we run workshops in 24 centres now around New Zealand, from as far north as Pahia and as far south as Invercargill.
Okay.
And last year we saw 3,000 women come through our program, and something like 400 young teenage persons come through as well.
Fantastic. If you don't have the locks to donate, how else can we help?
There is obviously synthetic wigs which are available, but if you want to help just the program Look Good, Feel Better, we're always looking for volunteers. We need people that are makeup artists to help us around the country. We need volunteers to collect for us and volunteer to really spread the word.
Or, of course, make a donation.
Or make a donation would be fantastic. Obviously, it's tight times and every donation is gratefully received.
Absolutely. Well, Katrina, we've reached that time. I'm going to send you over there to make your way with your scissors to the lovely ladies over there. Waiting with a bated breath, as you can see.
Indeed, indeed.
How are we feeling, ladies? A little bit nervous, I dare say. Yes. All of that beautiful hair, but going to a wonderful cause, of course.
Indeed.
Over to you, Katrina.
Alrighty, so the longest hair first. Are we ready?
I think we're standing by.
Ready?
Here we go.
Ready?
3, 2, 1. Chop. It's gone.
Look at that.
There's our first ponytail.
It's beautiful. Thank you so much. It's great. Do you want to have a look?
Oh, well. Oh, wow.
You can hold it if you like. It's your hair. There we go. You want to move on to the next one, Katrina?
Yeah. Coming.
3, 2, 1.
Getting through it. Oh. It's a lot thicker.
You're doing well, Katrina.
Thank you.
Just when you're ready, there we go.
Done. Would you like to hold on to it?
Thank you.
No, thank you. Last one.
Here's our final one. In 3, 2, 1.
If only it was 3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Beautiful thick hair.
You can do it, Katrina.
I'm going. Look at that. That's
There we go.
amazing.
Hand it to her. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you so
Katrina,
much.
and thank you, ladies. You did very, very well. All right.
Thank you.
And thank you, Yvonne, for joining us as well. It's a
Thank you
wonderful
very
cause.
much.
All right,
Thank
after
you.
the break, is Bridget Jones returning to our big screen? Our gossip guru, Nelson Aspen, has all the details. Well, welcome back. We're back with Donate Your Hair Week, and our 3 volunteers have donated their ponytails, and now they need the help of a hair expert. Who else but Mr. Mana Dave is joining us again. Good morning, Mana.
Hey, Matai.
So what are you doing down the end there?
So with lovely Jade, one of her big concerns is the fact that she has 2 children, so she needs a nice low-maintenance do. So we've lifted it up quite a bit to around shoulder length, and we're going through just to give her some shape and a bit of layering, so she can still get it to look good when she's at home rushing around in the morning looking after the 2 kids.
All right. Jade, how did you get involved in this project?
We've had family affected by cancer, and it's nice with Pantene Beautiful Lengths to be able to give something back to someone else going through it.
Fantastic. So you're happy with the look so far? I mean, I know it's still a work in progress. Are you a little bit anxious as to what the finished product might be?
Very.
What about you, Tony? Tell us about your involvement in this particular subject.
I actually lost my mum to cancer 12 years ago, and I actually did go wig shopping with her, which is kind of a bit scary, and her hairdresser actually came with us, and she made it just a really nice day. So kind of being part of the Pantene Beautiful Lengths is just kind of a bit of a nice thing for me to give back.
Absolutely. And, Mana, I know you're busy down there with Sandy's hair, but what are you going to try and achieve with Tony's hair?
Well, she actually has quite a corporate role and she studies full-time, so we wanted something that she could do that would work well for both worlds. So the other thing that she has is a very grown-up fringe. She wears glasses, so the nice thing with fringes that sits forward is it creates the opportunity to soften and detract from the glasses if you don't want that to be a focal point. So that will work really well for her.
Tony, I read in my notes that you wanted to try and achieve the Reese Witherspoon look.
I did. Doesn't everyone? Really?
Well, we've got a bit of time up our sleeves, and Mana is amazing, so I'm sure he'll work his magic.
Thank you.
Jade, how did you get involved?
Sandy.
Sandy, sorry, rather.
Yeah, my auntie has recently lost an eye to cancer, and it's now spread through to her liver, so I especially wanted to come on here and especially be able to shout out to my auntie and say hi. I'll see you in a few weeks with a new haircut.
Fantastic, fantastic. And was it quite daunting for you getting the chop this morning?
It wasn't too bad. It's quite exciting, actually.
Have you had it this short before?
Not for a very long time. Yeah.
So what sort of look are you hoping Mana will achieve with you today?
I've just said that he can have free rein, pretty much, as long as it's nice and easy to take care of.
Yep.
I'll be quite happy.
Yep. Mana, what are you going to be doing with Jade's hair a little bit later?
Well, she was really cool for us because she gave us free rein, as she said. So we took quite a bit of the length off it. Her key thing was the fact she really wanted the shape to be something that was low maintenance for her. She has quite a bit of natural curl in her hair, so to keep it easy for her on a day-to-day basis, we've cropped it quite a bit through the back with just some really soft undercutting, so that gets rid of a lot of the hair in the back area. And then through the interior of it, we've gone through just to remove some internal weight, so then her natural curl will kick into that. So all the bounce and curl will just happen naturally.
Aren't you guys going to just look so gorgeous by the end of this?
Thank you.
OK, awesome. Well, Mana, we're going to let you work your magic, continue on with Jade, Sandy and Tony's hair, and we will catch up a little bit later in the show, see the finished product. All right, but up next, from the silver screen to your closet, Luke Bettersworth has a behind-the-scenes look at film fashion. Katrina Grant chopped their ponytails over an hour ago to help improve the quality of life of cancer patients. Now our volunteers have been given a hair makeover for their selfless efforts. Mana, we saw you about 20 minutes ago. Here are the finished products. Talk us through them.
Ta-da! So with Jade, we were very much channeling Yummy Mummy. So we wanted to lift up the length, a lot more shaping, more texture, so she can play it up and make it quite sexy. And when she's got the kids, it'll still work really well and be easy. And then we jump next door, we've got more of a corporate chic look. The fringe polishes everything up. She can play around with that as well too. And then at the very end there with our last lovely lady, we're using the natural curl that she has to keep it fun and flirty for her.
All right, let's start with Sandy. You've seen your look, Sandy. How are you feeling?
Oh, it feels great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
She's got a bit of curl in there as well.
Yeah, really light.
Yeah. Tony, did we achieve the Reese Witherspoon look you were after?
I think we did. Thank you. The redhead version, definitely. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Excellent. Jade?
Lovely.
You feeling like a yummy mummy?
I am indeed.
Well, listen, ladies, to acknowledge all of you for chopping off your locks and, you know, this wonderful cause helping those battling cancer, we've brought someone in to present you with some gifts. Here we go.
I'll start
the
at the
lovely
end
Delta.
here. There you go. Thank you. Flowers. God, I mean, they're a beautiful bunch. Thank you so much. And your hair looks even more beautiful.
Thank you. That's so amazing. There you go.
Oh.
Looks
How
gorgeous. They look amazing.
Don't they look amazing, Delta?
I was like, this is like very Scarlett Johansson at the end here as well, you know. Great job.
Thank you, thank you.
Well done, Mana, and well done to the team. Thank you, Katrina, for coming in. And, of course, we'll have more details about the Beautiful Lengths campaign up on our website, so well done. Thank you so much. And thank you, Delta, for joining us.
Oh, anytime. Stay here.
All right. But now, from a chance meeting to creating catchy country songs, here are Marlon Williams and Delaney Davidson.